I don't want us to go. Yeah, you could be my lifeline, you could be my sunshine in a world so full of pain. Can you make it go?
Guys, welcome back to your channel and welcome to another video. Today we're gonna do a quick get ready with me. Today I am doing the official photo shoot of my book cover, which is gonna be at our own little studio that we have here. I just finished setting that up. Now I'm just gonna do makeup. I already did my hair earlier today, just got it slicked back and have this thingy going on for it. So now I'm gonna start with my makeup. I totally forgot that I'm running out of eyebrow pencil and this is all I'm working with today, so just bear with me. I normally start off by moisturizing my face. Honestly, I probably should give my face more attention, but I really don't do a lot of things to my face. I was at work one of the days and one of my coworkers asked me like, how do you have such a clear skin, like what do you do? And I'm like, I woke up in the morning and wash my face with Irish Spring. And it's true, that's what I just use to wash my face most time. But since I said I'm doing this video, I'm like, let me get my little moisturizing cream. But I really don't use my moisturizing cream unless my face just like really dries out and I'm just not doing the dry face day. So I normally start with my brows. Ever since I came back from Jamaica, I haven't got myself another one of those, I don't remember what they call it, the eyebrow brush that you brush out with. So I just normally just use my fingers to straighten them because my brows are kind of like okay already. So I just use the pencil to fill in. That's the place that I have left. I need my mirror, so. Alright, so now I'm using my mirror because I'm sitting in front of the mirror, but it's too far away from me. So I'll be using this mirror as I go on. And I'll show you guys what it looks like. Let me see if I can get closer to the lens. Okay. So I just start off with my hello. I'm filming a get ready with me video. Are you off work?
No.
What time is it? Not 6, is it?
No.
Okay, 4:41.
Break time.
Break time? Okay. Get ready with me.
You're getting all pretty for your thingy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the pictures.
That's my point.
So as for right now, I just have my brows with my pencils. Now I'm just gonna go in with my concealer. My favorite concealer is this from e.l.f. It just gave so much coverage. And then I'm using one of my flat brush to trace. Close the door. To trace my brows. How I normally go with a thick case. I thought you were gone. You listened to me. Why? Okay, oh, I forgot.
This guy look pretty outside.
Yeah, it gets dark so quick though. I hate it. So I normally just get my flat brush with the concealer and I just trace.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
This is my newfound makeup that I discovered like really works for my skin. And I don't know if you guys are like this, but my face, I think everyone is pretty much like this because of how exposed you are to the sun. But my face is probably one of the darkest places on my body, and my hand, just my wrist area. Everywhere else is like really light compared to my legs, compared to my chest. Hey, okay, I saw a shadow. I'm like, what's this? Did I get a burn or something? Okay, but so I have to go with a foundation that really blends into my skin and like blend with everywhere else on my body. So I found this NYX, and I think this one is cappuccino. Yeah, so I just kind of like just pump it out straight to my face, really, that way I don't have to mess up any container or anything. I always put like 2 pumps on my forehead. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that fell on my glass. It's not good. All right, so I used to use my sponge, but I just use a foundation brush and blend it out because I just think this blends better for me. So this little drop, I'm just gonna put it on my neck. That's on my mirror. So I'm just gonna look in my mirror as well while I look in the camera and just blend this up. Don't forget your hairs, because you know a lot of people, you see their makeup and you look at their hairs and you can tell how off their shade is. You know, at first blending this looks like it's too red for my skin, but you will see how it changes as it dries and as it blends. Now that we have our foundation all blended out, you can see how much to my skin that is now, and it's not looking like off or anything. I always try to get the back of my neck as well. I don't know, I just always trying to get it, want to get everywhere where skin is exposed. Now I go in again with my foundation, but you know, this is not a how to do your makeup video, so let's chat about why I'm doing this video. So as you guys know, well, for those who are newly subscribed, I'm not sure if you guys know that I have been writing a book entitled The Fight in Me, subtitle The Fight in Me, subtitle Taking the Leap, Leaving the Footprint. And it is pretty much just about my growing up, the struggles that I like endure, the people that have helped me, and some of the tools that I found that works for me, which I shared in my book, on how to like and how to overcome similar, or how did I pull myself through, and so forth. It's a total of 10 chapters and total of 160 pages, which I think is a pretty decent sized book for just kind of like a semi autobiography kind of stuff, you know. So I started writing that book in June of 2020, and when I started writing the book, I just kind of like felt this urge, like I need to get this done, because if I don't get on it, I didn't know if an editor, I was gonna edit my own book, but I didn't know if a publisher. But I'm like, if I put in the work to write it, I will find a publisher. You know, I just need to get up and start writing. And I'm like, it is easy, especially in such a time where technology, you know, is fastly advancing. It was easy for me to like reach out to someone and say, hey, can you write a book for me? I pay you this. And I'm like, no, I need to write my book myself, you know, because nobody, I don't care how much I'm gonna tell them the story, they cannot write my story for me. And it's funny, like, yeah, you can say, yeah, you just need to find a good writer and just give him or her all the information that you want to be in your book and have them done it for you. Kudos to you if you think that, or if you think that's a good step. But I personally, I sat and I write every single one of them 60,844 words in that book. So I'm just looking back at it and thinking, like, if I don't get onto this book right now, this opportunity is gonna just like go, or this, you know, this urge, this pull, whatever I was feeling in those moments. And I'm like, I cannot afford for that to happen, you know. So I started writing, and after I started writing, I just kind of like have my husband to like support me, help me with like grammar and editing and like just moving words from there, put there, and you know, just that stuff. And I think to myself, what if I didn't move when I felt that urge that I need to get? I would still be thinking about writing this book, thinking about how great this book is gonna be, and never getting started. And I just told myself no. I remember I used to just walk out and I'm like, no, no, no. I'm like, what? I'm like, nothing, babe. I'm just not waiting one more single day to get this book started. You know, I'm just, it's not okay with me. And I started like challenging myself, you know, and by doing that, I feel the urge. I remember I used to wake up like 3 a.m. in the morning because I just, I don't know, I just got some ideas. I don't know if it's from a dream or it's just like divine intervention or whatever you call it. But like I got that and I'm like, yeah, I'm making use of it. So I got up and I get writing, you know. So now when I'm looking back at it and I'm like, you know, I could have published my book in 6 months from writing it. I could have found, I speak with so many different publishers, but there are some things that I look for in a publisher when I'm using it. Like if the publisher is just all about money and not even caring about my work, like how important it is to me, then no. And I also do my research on publishers too, like what are some of the works that they have published or their company, how good are they on the market, you know, do people look up to them as a publisher that's like, yay, what are your ratings, you know? And finding publishers that really take their work seriously is not something that's easy like that. So yeah. Alrighty, so now I was just adding some concealer just to like highlight some of the areas of my face, like my cheeks, my chin, my nose bridge, and just a little bit of my forehead. Now I normally go in with my this is L'Oreal True Match, and I use this powder as my like contour. It's really just foundation powder, but it works good for me, so I just kind of like stick to it. And I do my cheekbones just to give it a little darker shade. Guys, as I said, I am not a pro at this thing, but I was so horrible at doing makeup when I just discovered certain things like doing contours and stuff. I would just line it, not blend it. And I look back at some of my pictures and I'm like, girl, what the hell are you doing? Or how did whoever you, if it was my friend, if it was my husband, how did they let you out of the house? I normally get my ear line as well. Yes, babe? What can you eat as a snack? You say, what can you eat as a snack? There's a lot of things you could eat, actually. There's a... Are you eating the Funyuns? Okay.
Can I eat Funyuns?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I didn't just get it from me. Okay.
I love you. I'm about to have to go back to work.
Alright, I love you. See you soon. Okay. So, I always contour my nose bridge just to give my nose a more like defined pointy nose, which I don't have. I have a very round nose, so contouring the bridge of my nose. Okay. Want it just a little bit darker. Okay. And as soon as I finish with that, I always go back in with my concealer brush and I just kind of like clean up the dust of the contour powder that may have fallen, and just always like go back and like blend everything together. Okay, so now that majority of like contouring and all that stuff is done with, I normally just go, I outline my lips for one. Let's see what we have here. So I'm gonna use my scarf, and this is very important to me because when I do my makeup, you can not hardly see my lip. So I just always take one of my beauty rags or something and just like wipe all of that concealer off before you kind of line. Now you can see like a black line on my lip. That was all covered with concealer. Okay, so now that my lip is clean, I go in with my lip balm, and I just like put it on it, that way it doesn't like keep popping and stuff like that. Now I take my same pencil for my brows and I line my lip. There are lip liners, but I just use this. Okay, it needs sharpening. As I was telling you guys, this is the last one this is the last little piece that I have. I have to get one tonight at the store. So okay, so now that it's kind of like blended onto my lips, I'm just going with my favorite lipstick, and I just go. All depending on the mood, if I do it very red or not. I think I'm gonna give it a little more red. Don't you love just like seeing really red lips and like really white teeth? I love it. So now I would consider my makeup finished. So but I would normally go in, wait, why does my eye here look so fat? I don't know. It's not finished. I need to get mascara, but first I need to spray my face to set my face. Normally I would set my face with like setting powder before this, but I'm not using any setting powder, so I'm just gonna set it with this thing. Okay, so now that that is done, I go in with my mascara. And I don't know if I'm wearing lashes actually. I don't think I'm gonna be wearing lashes. I'm just gonna be wearing mascara. If I change my mind, I'll show you guys an updated picture of that. I think I left my eyelashes by my best friend's house, the ones that I really like. But I'm gonna double check. I think I may have put them in my purse before I left, so I'll just double check on that. Now my makeup is finished. I'll see you guys when I'm getting ready. Okay guys, so now I just got my undershorts on and my bra. Now I'm gonna show you guys what my outfit will look like. You guys see I did my makeup, so now we're just gonna do this. I will be wearing this kind of like puff sleeve shirt. It's one of my favorite. I've never worn it before. I bought it specifically to do my book cover shoot, and I bought it with a skirt, but I kind of changed my mind on that skirt. I'll show you guys what I decided to wear with it instead. So let's see if I can do this. Great. Okay, so now I'm just trying to get this sleeve on. But yeah, guys, sometimes, you know, I already look like I'm a businesswoman already. But yeah, sometimes the whole point of like sharing that story with you guys about like getting up and going, sometimes you never know what the outcome might be if you just like never move. Right, so now I'll be wearing this kind of like, what do they call this thing? I don't know. It's a skirt, but it has like straps that goes over your shoulder. like jumper, but like a jumper skirt. Jumper skirt. This skirt has a I bought this skirt when I was much thinner, but it still can fit. This skirt has a zip. It has a zipper in the front, and it's silver with a silver belt here. The belt, they go over my shoulder, and they buttoned right here. So what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna spin this skirt and button them myself, since Billy's still at work and he's the one who normally does it for me. Well, actually, I can't spin it, so I have to go call them to let him button it for me, if he can get up for a second. What time is it? 5:24. So he has half an hour left at work before he's off. Ooh, girl, you have something going on around here. I just always do that to myself. So yeah, basically that's it. Let me just give you guys a little shoe. So this is the shoe that I'll be wearing, and the shoe go perfectly with just this little red in it. I didn't want to do a black shoe. I just needed a little pop of color. So this shoe will be what I'm wearing. And since I'm going home, it's a book cover, so I don't need no purse nor nothing. I just got my hair straight back, which is like more formal. And because I thought about like doing like long braids and stuff, and I'm like, no, this is kind of like more formal, more business formal. So I'll show you guys a full picture, of course, because you won't be able to see the shoes or anything. And I also want you guys to see when the when I get this button. Baby. So I just went to ask Billy if he can button this for me, so I think he's gonna get a second to have this all in. I think I get this skirt. Wait, it's lean. Ooh, child, I put on a lot of weight since I got this skirt. Almost too tight for me. So I'm gonna button these. I'm just giving you guys a close-up to see what they all look like. They have the puff sleeve here, and it's a very stretchy material. Then here, and it's just that, and then these straps go over here, and then they got buttoned down there. So Billy will be doing this for me shortly, and then I'll show you guys a full picture of what all it is. Okay, so I finally got them to bottle, and yeah, there it is. So I'm going to be showing you guys a full video of like the full look. So let me just get this camera repositioned and show you guys. So I just picked the camera up because it's easy. So this is the full look. You guys see the hair, the face, everything, the top, the skirt, and the shoe to go with it. And the shoe is probably one of my favorite parts because it has like this deep in cut here, and the heel is not too high. It's classy, and yeah, so this is my full look for my cover, and I can't wait to share my book with you guys. Bye.